Welcome back to the Gunther Compound and Coaching 101. Today we're going to be talking about energy system training. Now to do this, we're going to go out to the river, and we're also going to have, our dog is Ocean, and Ocean's going to demonstrate our EN3 level. And then we're going to come back home, and I've got a ladder that I've set up. During this example, please don't use a ladder for your training. It was the easiest way to demonstrate EN2. So, each energy system has a way that the body metabolizes fats or carbohydrates or protein to perform a certain action. When you have EN1, your heart rate's lower over a sustained amount of time. Everything else, EN2, EN3, and our speed work involves maximum heart rate and pushing yourself. By pushing yourself consistently and working the entire set, you're going to have a greater level of toughness for your training and in your racing. So, with that said, let's get started, and we're going to go out to the river and take on EN1 training. All right, it's a beautiful morning. We're going to go out and we're going to talk about aerobic swimming, which in Cabas we call EN1. Different programs call it different things, but it's really aerobic metabolism. What we're doing here is the river, 2 bridges up, takes about 40 minutes. In aerobic metabolism, you want to do something without stopping for about that duration. Anywhere from a half an hour to an hour and a half, 2 hours. And so I thought this would be a great place to demonstrate this. Beautiful morning. Got a little current, so we're going up the river to maybe show some points a little bit better. Let's get out in the middle and see what happens here. EN1 swimming does a nice, consistent pace. If you try and do EN1 like this, pretty beneficial for a short duration and hard to maintain. Also, your watt efficiency goes. You notice my strokes are shorter and not as effective. EN1 is long, aggressive strokes, but not a real high intensity. Because you're going slower, you catch the water a lot more effectively. When you move faster, the hands tend to slip and you lose some efficiency in it. If you watch a race, those milers about midway have the stroke rate of their EN1 pace. Okay, so you're doing a aerobic freestyle set, or IM set, whatever, backstroke or trim, and you're going along at a nice pace. It's been about 15 minutes in an hour and a half set, or an hour set. Here's what happens. Coaches all know this. It's amazing. Coaches know the cadence about when goggles seem to break. They never seem to break during stroke rate sets. They never seem to work during aerobic sets. So, notice the bridge behind me? Well, when you're doing an aerobic set and you stop, you're fixing those goggles, you'll notice that I'm not moving forward any longer. And in actuality, I'm moving backwards. So every time you stop, I have to make sure I don't hit this pole here. Every time you stop, it's like you're moving back in time, having to start over. Well, when you run a large team, you can't have swimmers starting over all the time. It doesn't work lane-wise. And so basically this is what's happening. You go backwards, and now you have to start over again, all because you stopped. And we'll let swimmers stop to fix their goggles. You know this, the universal term for I'm working so hard that I'm sore, and I've got to get out and stretch. Well, that's like I've done right here. I floated back in time, and now I was way up there moving forward. Now I've stopped, and now I've got to start all over again. So in EN1, you need consistency for a duration of time. if you stop or get out, you're basically like starting over. So when your parents go for a run, they don't go and then stop every so often. They might run and stay consistent for the entire duration. That's what you need to do in your Aerobic sets. Now let's get back up where it was. If this is the two of us, then I stop. The other person would now be well out in front of me, and I can't catch up to them. But in a blue setting, we don't have that thing. You just hop back in, and you're with your teammates again. So now let's go over speed work. Speed work for this, we're going to go over VO2 max and then SP3. You have 3 SP divisions, 1, 2, and 3. 3 is the gold medal, which is a quick burst of energy for about 10 seconds or less, basically to the other end of the pool. You can also do what we call ultra shorts, where you just sprint to like the second set of flags. So we're going to start with VO2 max. For that demonstration, we're going to have Ocean run a couple laps, and then she's going to rest. For this, let's say she does those couple laps and then rests, and then she'll do 10 bouts of that, 12 bouts of that. And so let's get on, let's get moving with VO2 max. EN3, also known as VO2 max, means the maximum amount of oxygen brought into the body. The body will then burn carbohydrates to perform this action. The action must be done at a max effort. You'll note her feet are completely leaving the ground to perform that. After this, you do a full rest series. The rest is equal to the amount of exercise. So 1 work, 1 rest. This EN3 gives athlete toughness, and especially athlete toughness at the end of your race. If you need to pause the video and look at the sets below, please do. Speed work training, we're going to go to a shorter paddle so we can get our speed up. The big thing on speed work is you got to go fast. It's got to be 100%. We're going downriver, and for this we're going to talk about ultimate speed. So 25 is max effort. We first start with SP3, which is kind of a gold medal speed. It's how fast you can go for up to a 25, but that means up to, so it could be 10 seconds or 15 seconds fast, kind of mid-pool for some of you. 10 meters, 15 meters fast. So what we're going to do is going downriver helps. You really feel that extra speed with momentum. You might use fins of paddles. This would be paddles, and then your fins would be going downriver. So, you're going to see how fast we can go for a duration of about up to 25 meters. And here we go. Stroke boots up. I'm going to choose the side here, and it's as fast as you can go. I have no idea where that 25 meters not. And then the rest should be at least double or maybe even triple. EN2 or anaerobic threshold is our last energy system we're going to cover. If you think of threshold as in a door or in a doorway. So on this side is speed work or VO2 max. On the outside is aerobic metabolism. You're going to maintain at this level for 20 to 40 minutes, gain about 10 to 20 seconds rest. So it should be pretty solid. Heart rate's going to sit at about 160 or 180. Now, to come up with a different way to demonstrate this, I'm going to use a ladder, and I'm going to go up and down the ladder, and let's say I were to do this for about a minute. So you go up and down, and then you go and rest for 10 to 20 seconds, and then you repeat that for about 40 minutes. So let's go in the backyard, see what this looks like. For EN2 or anaerobic threshold, I'm going to use climbing up and down a ladder. Please don't do this at home. What you're going to do is you're going to do a sustained level of activity for a duration of, let's say, 1 minute. After that aggressive effort for 1 minute, you're going to rest for about 10 seconds to 20 seconds, and then you're going to do it again. This should go on for about 20 to 40 minutes, and it's going to be based off of age and ability. Heart rate should be about 160 to 180, and because it's sustained speed for a long duration, this is going to produce a high level of athletic toughness for racing and training. Thanks for joining me on energy system training. And if you can take away one thing from this is that you have different speeds for different systems. When it's EN1, work on a great catch and swimming smooth. When it's everything else, it's max effort. If you aren't going max effort based off the rest, you aren't doing the energy system correctly. So listen to your coaches and follow their instructions on how each energy system's done with each set.